Thank you so much for having us. We are Forage. We are an international team that resides in 3 countries, Germany, UK, and US. And today our show is in 2 halves, consisting of 2 standalone scenes and a mid-form. All 4 of the standalone scenes take place in a kitchen, and the mid-forms will be in another location. And here is our show.
As a microwave, I just wish once not to be steamy and hot and have steam coming out of myself. Fridge magnet, I see you over on the fridge, and oh, I bet you're cold.
Microwave, it's so wonderful to actually be here. This metal fridge is nice and clingy to my back. And I just got moved up a little bit further. I've got the nicest view. I could tell you what I see. Oh, sometimes when your steam comes up, my vision gets a bit cloudy.
I'm feeling a little bit of steam. Oh, I'm opening up. My door is opening up, and
I'm moving down.
Oh,
you're Lucky.
You're slipping.
I am. Oh, but I got caught. I got caught by the other fridge magnet. It's actually nice to get in touch with the other fridge magnets every once in a while.
Oh, you have friends. I don't really have friends. I have buddies that get put inside of me, little pieces of plastic, but then they get taken out of me and I don't see them for a while. But you have friends.
You know, I do have friends, but they're always just the same friends. You know, look over there, there's little Eiffel Tower, fridge magnet. And sometimes I get a little postcard that is stuck between me and the fridge. So that's a little bit more cozy. But you get all the attention. All the humans that come into the kitchen, they like you so much better. They hardly look at me anymore.
Oh, I do have to say, I get used every day, sometimes multiple times a day. I'm constantly being touched by the humans. Open, close, opens, close. And I look over at you and you're just stuck there.
Yes, and you are so useful. They got me somewhere in France. And then they, took me out of my nice little shop with all my family. And they brought me here. And then for a while they looked at me and they laughed when they saw me. But now there's all the new fridge magnets. And I just get moved further and further away.
Fridge magnet, although they never do this for some reason, I am metal too. Not just the refrigerator, I am metal. And if there was some way to reach out across the way over to you and reach out and somehow.
Oh, I could cling to you.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Next time you let out steam, I'll just give it a push. And I don't only slip, but I will also jump. And maybe I can cling to you.
All right. High power. 10 power. 10 power. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm slipping. I'm jumping.
I feel a little bit of coldness.
And I I feel your lovely warm metal. Whew. Oh, microwave, this is amazing.
My dear teapot, I've been waiting for you to be heated up so I can hear your song again.
Never did I think anyone would want to hear my song, Toaster.
Over the airwaves, I wish you would be broadcast to the whole country. It is so beautiful.
Please, please, don't flatter me. It's embarrassing.
Queen of the kitchen you are.
Really? You believe that? I'd rather feel that Microwave has stolen my thunder.
Silly microwave. He's nothing compared to you, my songbird.
And Toaster, you do a great job of making breakfast with me every morning.
Undercover, I wait, and the crumbs within me start to tremble when I know that I will see you soon when the light comes again.
Very kind you are, very kind.
Whenever I am sleeping, my toaster dreams, I think of the two of us, metal and heat, and I think that we could make love somehow.
Xeon gas, that's what I believe Microwave has in him.
Yes, he's going to be the destruction of us all, that evil microwave.
Zutaluas, I really feel that the old-fashioned ways are the best.
Always. I am true to you and the old-fashioned ways. We don't need any newfangled gadgets to fry us.
Beautiful toast and lovely tea. What could be better?
Considering that we've been here so many years, I think we're also in very good shape to provide a breakfast.
Do you really? Sometimes I wonder that with the spiralizer and the microwave and the air fryer, we become more redundant.
Every day I'm shaking in my metallic frame, worrying that you'll be replaced and I'll be here alone.
Fortuitously, there is a little bit of a trend towards more retro items, and I rather think we fit into that category, Toaster.
Generally we do. So we might be safe as long as the trend continues.
However, Microwave did make a rather derogatory comment about you the other day.
I'll beat him up. I'll show him what for.
Just hold on. Oh, feel that steam coming towards you.
Kindly, Teapot. Now I realize he's your cousin. He makes steam just as you do.
Look, I don't like people to know of that relationship, so please keep it under your hat, Toaster.
Marry me?
And now our first mid-form, which takes place in a bookstore.
This is Jennifer. She works at the local independent bookstore. She worries that her job might not be safe because a small independent bookstore, well, there aren't too many of those left in this world of Amazon and other retail giants. So she's always got a small amount of tension that sometimes becomes larger.
I am the bookshelf in the bookstore. I'm sturdy. I'm solid. I'm reliable.
I am the bell on the door. I tinkle when new people are coming in or someone's leaving and saying goodbye.
I am the bookmark in her books. I hold your place, like organized. You never forget things that way.
I am the old-fashioned cash register on the counter. I remind everyone of the past. I am accurate. I make a lot of noise.
Been pretty quiet today, Jennifer.
Yes, Grace. It's another day when it's just the two of us in here, sorting the books, dusting the books. It's been such a long time. Oh, yes, dusting the books.
Oh,
Since
my
we heard-
allergy.
Yes. There is a lot of dust on the books, and it's such a long time since we've last heard that little tingly bell.
Some of them are just so old. You'd think with computers these days, people wouldn't need all these old tomes, wouldn't you, Jennifer?
Oh, I know most people think that way, but look at the nice leather cover. Look at how fine they are made. When you open them, they even make a little sound.
I know you love your books. I think I might have more of an affection for them if they didn't make me sneeze so much.
Yes. I think that, you know, with all that dust here on our solid bookshelf, what can we actually do to attract people to come in here? I know it makes you sneeze, and maybe we need to find a solution.
Yeah.
Prep this place up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it is a very quiet job these days, but I rather like it that way. I can sit back, read my newspaper, and put my feet up.
You like it that way?
Yeah. At my age, you have to look at the benefits of a job, and this job is quite relaxing.
At your age, maybe that's true. But at my age, I still have dreams. I still I still want to make this place a meeting place where people come together and enjoy the books and the words in the books. And they don't just sit here and read newspapers and me.
You want me to help you?
I really want you to take that feather duster and to clean. Help me clean.
I am Grace's footstool. I like to kick back and enjoy my retirement. Now that I no longer have to do so much, I used to be stepped on all the time by people reaching. I like it that way.
I am Jennifer's wallet. I used to have a lot of bills, a lot of credit cards in me. I used to bulge. But now I am so skinny, so light. I barely have anything inside me at all. And I need heft.
Wallet, you
Hey,
scare me
Fritz.
sometimes.
Footstool. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna make it much longer. I'm disappearing moment by moment. I might not be around much longer if I don't get something inside me. I might just be a useless thing, something to discard at a garbage dump.
You know, money isn't everything.
Money's everything. Don't you say that. Don't you say that. What is money not?
What about education? We are surrounded by all these wonderful stories and books. There's more to life than just taking and taking.
Have you ever heard of the Library of Alexandria? It had all kinds of wisdom of ancient type, and it burned down and all that knowledge disappeared. What good are words when they can burn and die? Hey, money can burn too, but credit cards, bits and bytes, they're just ways to get the stuff that you need. Screw knowledge.
I know what
things.
you really want. What you really want is power. The money that you crave. What you
Power.
truly want is power. I see your gaping mouth, Wallet. When you are open and you are empty, it's like a black hole in there, craving to own and control everyone and everything.
Look, power, love, there's nothing that money can't buy. You know what I want Jennifer to do? I want her to start charging extra. Yeah, maybe that book was $10.99. We'll charge the customer $11.99 and pocket the difference.
You are ruthless. You wouldn't even give a child a storybook.
No, but I'd make a mother pay for it. I'd make a father think he was guilty because he didn't get a big enough and good enough book that cost so much money. It had beautiful pictures. Oh, those pictures cost. Each one of those pictures has a beautiful photographic film that cost money, so much money.
Wallet, It's not the emptiness of money that's killing you, it's the emptiness of your soul.
I lost my soul a long time ago.
You see, Grace, there's stuff that needs to be done here. There's stuff that needs to be done so that this becomes an attractive place again. And I really wish that you just do your share.
But I've been here for years and there's never been a problem until you took over, Jennifer.
It hasn't been a problem because, you know, this place has been so run down. And it's become so run down just because no one has ever cleaned it and no one has ever dusted it. Look at the place. No wonder no one wants to come in here.
It's 42 days till my retirement. And to be perfectly frank with you, I don't want to get ill before that 42 days comes along. Why don't you take the feather duster?
Because I have been rearranging the books according to alphabet and color scheme and theme. And I've done all the important work. I've also made new price tags. I've done everything for when the people come back in, they're going to make so much money. And what do you mean it's 42 days for your retirement?
That's what I mean. Money isn't everything, Jennifer. I want to spend some time with my grandchildren while I'm still healthy. I'm going to leave. And you know that I have sneezes and asthma. And now you're asking me to do this very difficult task.
You know, if you can't do the work that needs to be done in this bookshop, you should take some unpaid leave for 42 days until you retire anyway.
Okay, but I must insist on full PPE. You provide me with full PPE and I shall do your dusting for you. I want an industrial strength dust mask and full protective equipment. Deal?
You think I'm going to spend money on protective equipment that you're going to use for only 42 days?
I think that the law demands it.
The law? The law?
Yes, the Health and Safety Executive.
You've been reading the wrong book, Grace. You have.
I think I've been reading the correct books and I know my rights.
I, on the other hand, haven't still been reading up one book. And if you want to continue working here, of course, you have a right to whatever kind of safety equipment. But I think that maybe you just don't need that safety equipment. Maybe you can just step on that little stool of yours and do all the top and just sleep. But you hold on tight.
Okay, if that's what you want. I need a compensation claim form.
That was the first half of our show. And now we move on to 2 more standalone scenes back in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah. So tell me, what are you doing? Who are you? Are you freak? Really? Really? Are you joking me?
Ha!
Are you
I-
freaking joking me?
I never joke. I never, ever joke. I am the new purchase in the kitchen, my dear.
You knew. Okay. I've been around for a long time. Let me tell you just how things work here. I'm sort of the unofficial rule keeper. I drive everything. Smell me. I've been around for a long, long time.
That's the problem, my dear. Our owner is changing from coffee to tea. She wants to be a little more refined.
Holy crap. I mean, I don't, people don't just automatically make the change. They always remember where they came from, their roots.
Well, Sarah, has been reading a lot of health information lately, and she now knows that coffee, even decaffeinated coffee, has acid far more than Fortnum and Mason's English breakfast tea.
Well, you're saying that like it's a negative thing.
It is
I mean,
very
it good for the body, makes you tougher.
She wishes no longer to be tough. Haven't you noticed she hasn't got a backup bag of coffee like she usually does?
Oh, crap. I don't believe this. This can't be happening. I'm not moving. I'm not moving anywhere. I don't know where you came from. I don't know your name. This isn't right. This is wrong.
Well, in your universe, it's wrong. In my universe, it's very, very right. You're getting lower and lower, emptier and emptier. And when your bag is empty, puff to the garbage.
Crap.
Your language, my dear, could use a bit of cleaning up.
I learned my language. I learned it from my mom and my father. And we all go way back. And we've been here for a long time. And nobody's going to make us move. And nobody's going to make us go anywhere. And just because you come in so pristine and so proper, you know what's going on, quote unquote, somehow I have to leave and move. No way. People respect me here. People respect me.
You think you're old. You're just an upstart. My family goes back not only through English history, but China. Many centuries of use. And now my family has branched out. We have Earl Grey. We have jasmine. I see she is coming now. And she's going to pour the last of you into the grinder. And then she's going to throw away the empty bag. Oh, coffee, 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 you're finished. Tea is raining. Goodbye.
It's all been done. The party is all done. The microwave has cooked the food has been eaten, the tea has been drank, the coffee has been consumed, and here I am all full of turkey and beef and meat. I'm so dirty, Sponge. I just wait for you. I just wait for you.
Well, you know that's my job. I'm fresh out the packet, you see. One of my siblings has just been sent on to the next place, and I'm a nice new pristine sponge with a new green soft scoury side, so I can rub away all that grease and fat for you.
Oh, I so love it when a sponge comes right out of the package. When the sponge is all full of bacteria and slime and grit and previous food particles.
Oh, I know. And you know, and then we get sent on to the bin, the trash bag, and to brighter things, I gather. But first I have to get really dirty. And so I guess my first job would be to clean you. And
please. You might not know this about me because it's a little bit weird about a carving knife, but I'm actually a vegetarian. And all this meat on me is just really grossing me out. Turkey and beef, and there might be some chicken bits. It was a very big party.
Well, let's stay calm and I will clean it off. But, you know, I do understand what it feels like. I get like that with the coffee grains, you know, when they empty out the coffee pots and all the gunk at the bottom. Just, it's yucky. And it gets stuck in my fibers and I can never get it to come off again. And yuck.
Look, I should apologize in advance because there's a little bit of, I believe it's jelly on my bottom part here, and that jelly, when you clean it off, that jelly is going to leave a red stain upon your beautiful color.
Well, maybe we should soak you first. Maybe they need to put you in, just leave you in some hot water with some soap. Soap's really good for doing that. I'm sure she'd help us.
Oh, you mean a bath? I could take a bath.
Yeah, have a bath first. Let the grease just lift away, and then I can just finish it off.
I'm in the water now. I've been placed in the water.
I can see. I'm floating above you, and I can see some of the grease already lifting off. In fact, rather a lot of grease. And I wish you'd take me out the sink actually, because it's already starting to cling to me.
But the grease is going up into you.
Yeah.
Your bottom part.
But it's fine. It's fine. They'll rinse me off. I'm sure they'll just rinse me off in a minute. But I can see some coffee grains, and is that a tea bag floating around in there as well? Oh
yeah, no, they put the tea bag in to just keep the something to do with keeping us clean in some way, or maybe it's an acid thing, but I feel a little bit of acid on myself right now.
Yes, in fact, you're getting shinier. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. No, I'm
Okay. I'm coming in. I'm coming in, Tin. Here I come. Look, they're scrubbing me across you. Well, I've made one clean spot for you, so maybe they'll make us some more.
This is like surfing on a wave.
Hang on. They're squeezing me out.
Oh.
I seem to have got rather a lot of the grease stuck to me already. Okay.
Sponge, might I say, they only bring me out once a year for Thanksgiving, and this is the only time I get clean, so most likely I will never see you again. From
Well,
the
it's in my
drawer,
honor.
from the drawer, I know that there many sponges live and die so this will be the one time. So let's make this moment count. Clean me as you've never cleaned and will never clean before. Clean
Thanks, Mummy.
me, clean me, clean me.
Mirror shine, mirror shine, mirror shine.
Oh, look how bright. So bright.
And my work is done.
And now our final midform, which takes place in an antique shop.
This is Marianne Witherington. Marianne works at her family business, Witherington's Antiques. She's worked there for many, many years. She loves the romance of the old things and the history, and is somewhat resistant to modern day items.
I am an old typewriter that hasn't been used in over 50 years, but is a nice reminder of what things used to look like.
I am a Victorian rocking horse.
I am a set of bagpipes, dusty now, but once the wind came through me and made a beautiful, beautiful sound that no one could stand.
I look like an ancient Buddha figure, but I am actually brand new.
I am a mirror so old that when I was used, I was called a glass, and I have often been used by Marianne to look at her face.
I am a painting by a lesser known artist, but I believe I am fairly valuable.
I am the light fixture overhead. I flicker and I threaten to go out, but so far I still stay on.
I am Marianne's embroidered dress. I am her favorite. It makes her feel like she belongs.
Well, I must say, Lydia, you look marvelous in that 1890s dress that I found for you.
I do like it. You know, it's bright and shapely, but maybe a little restrictive, you think? Just
Yes,
a bit hard to breathe.
I know. It was the times, but here
The corset.
at old Witherington's antique store, we like to be real in the past.
Well, I definitely think I'm in the past with this corset. You know, and
Yes.
well, I don't think my chest has ever looked quite this good before.
Yes, your cleavage is quite extraordinary, Lydia.
Yes, I just wish I could breathe a bit more.
Well, whereas in my flapper costume, I can breathe freely. I represent women's liberation just beginning. But we can switch costumes next time, Lydia. Really?
I'd like that because representing women's submission to male power and all, well, it's quite a lot to swallow, really, isn't it?
Well, turn around. I'll loosen those strings just a
Would you be so kind?
Yes.
Oh, that's better. Oh, I feel like I can breathe a bit better now. Thank you.
Because we don't want you to die at Old Witherington's antique store.
No.
Now,
So, I noticed that you've got the old typewriter
yes.
and a very old-fashioned ring till. But tell me, when people come in to buy things, do you have like a normal standard cash register to use?
Well,
or card machine?
I do give a nod to modernity. If you go behind the counter, now open the drawer.
Okay.
And you will see an iPad with a card reader.
Yes.
Oh, don't take it out. Don't take it out. Leave it in the drawer. Leave it in the drawer.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. No, that can't be seen. You just open the door. Lydia, you have so much to learn. So much to learn.
So I do it inside the cupboard?
In the drawer, yes. You open the cupboard, the antique Victorian cupboard, and you open the drawer, and you don't let them see the machine.
Of course, because that would ruin the image of antique world.
Yes.
Can't have a. No, of course not. I'm so stupid. Stupid me. Why did I not think of that?
Lydia, I want you to calm down, and I want you to learn about the niceties of the past eras.
Okay.
Don't say okay so quickly. You know it isn't your personality.
I am Lithia's old antique dress. I am old-fashioned, constrained. I'm the past. I'm not gonna accept change very readily. Although I want it. Although I do want to take things out, explore, learn about what's new. I feel like I'm almost there. It's just that a lot of people are not letting me be free.
I am Marianne's rocking horse. I'm not for sale. I belong to her grandmother. I like to think that I represent the values of the past. A child would get but one Christmas present and they would treasure it. It's not like this throwaway society of today. Not like it at all. Oh yes, old dress, you are so beautiful.
I am. It doesn't change. It's beauty one day after the other. Can be a little boring though, one day after the other.
Boring? I'm sure I don't know what you mean. I mean, I've been the same for almost a century. You wouldn't believe it to look at me, would you?
Well, yeah, you haven't really changed that much. I get older, but you know, I just feel like there's certain things that can embellish one. Something. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm looking at you, and you're getting a little upset, but I'm just thinking that, a little bit of paint, a little bit of added something. I would like a ribbon.
Okay, you would like a ribbon. Look at me. I'm perfect as I am. There's no need for change. And, rock meant something very different in my day. A rocking horse would be something a child would treasure. Whereas rock these days is the devil's music. Change isn't always a good thing, beautiful old antique dress. Believe me, stay as you are.
How long have you been in this antique shop? Honestly, how long have you been here?
What is time? But I took a place in the family home for many years, and then they moved me here, and the children love me, but not as much as the grandmothers do.
Well, I'm sure they love you. I love you. We all love you. You've been here. We all seen you. It's just that maybe like a little bit of embellishment. If I had a ribbon, maybe I can, show the whole world, expose myself.
Don't use that sort of language, old antique dress. Oh, I think I'm going to go and have a little rock in the corner by myself. Goodbye now.
I have got a lot to learn, haven't I? But this dress, I really like it. And the fabrics, the style, the red sash, but
Oh, never, not in old Witherington's antique shop. Here, we honor the past. I don't know if you're going to fit in.
well, modern times and all, I think I would fit in. And it would certainly draw new customers in, boost the takings. I had some ideas.
All right, what are they?
Your beautiful typewriter
Yes,
and the old-fashioned phone.
yes.
But what about the laptop next to it so people can see then and now? Because, smartphones now have everything all rolled into one. You can type on it and you can call people on it. You can even print on it. You could have like the very first printer on display. Maybe a newspaper pressing.
Lithia, I learned about the old world and I love it and I live in it. You want to display something you think is better than the old world because it can do all of those things. Well, that is not the way we work here at old Witherington's antique shop. So, my dear, you have not made an effort to do what I asked.
Okay. Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe if we do keep it the way it is, I suppose it'd be good. No, you're right. You're right. We need to keep this oldie worldy, don't we? Because this is the whole point of the store. And modern things don't belong in here, do they? So, okay, here, retighten the dress for me. Why don't you? I'll go get the bell and start ringing you, hear ye outside.
Lithia, I see your pain in that dress, and I see your resignation to live in the old world. That is not what I want. My dear, I'm sorry to say, you're fired.
And that's our show. Thank you so much. Forage is really appreciative of being here. We are an ensemble in 3 different countries: Germany, Sonia Frenzel and Kokab Itani, who couldn't be here today, the UK, Val Ross, and here in Portland, Lauren Spergoon and me, Taj Baker. So let's all come on and have a final moment. Thanks, everybody.